Hi, this is Faith and welcome to 5 Minutes with Dr. Bay. Alright, so today I want us to go back just a little bit and talk about the importance of warm up before we start exercising. So, warm up is the activity we do before we start exercising or going through a training program. So during warm up, it's important to focus on the muscles that you're going to use. So you can do the entire body, but you have to focus on the muscles that you're basically going to use. So during this process, it's more about increasing blood flow and reducing muscle stiffness. So the goal is to make sure that we have increased oxygen and nutrients going to the muscles that we're going to use and to reduce the risk of injury. They'll also be able to contract faster and speed will definitely be increased. And you should note that when you have increased muscle elasticity, not over increased, but increased muscle elasticity will be able to reduce the risk of having pulling muscles or muscle. Also prevents overheating of the muscles because of the sweat. So the sweat is going to be distributed everywhere on the body. It will also help with increased range of motion, which will obviously increase flexibility and you have more muscle stability. So the goal should be to have joint lubrication and to have warm muscles. So it can be done. So if you're just exercising, if you're just doing an exercise, you can do it for 5 to 10 minutes. Or if you're doing training rugby, football, netball, basketball, it has to be done at least between 10 to 30 minutes so you can get the entire body just completely warmed up and you can get ready. So there are basically two types of warm up. So there's the general warm up and the specific general warm up focuses more on raising the body temperature as well as the temperature of the muscles, the deep muscles in your body. So it's more of raising the body temperature and getting you to a point where you have sweating. Specific warm up. So for specific warm up consists of three types of warm up. So we have the static warm up, we've got the dynamic and the ballistic. So the static is basically you bending or stretching the muscle to its highest level or to the point where you're able to feel that in here I can actually stop. Then dynamic is basically moving or active movements where joints and muscles go through a full range of motion. So if it's the arm or if it's the leg, it has to be at a point where you're not able to go any further. Then ballistic is basically bouncing or jerking movements that you can do. A well planned warm up program will help to raise the body temperature to a point where you loosen up your joints, you loosen up your muscles, and that will help to just reduce injury, risk of injury. It's important to remember that well lubricated joints and muscles will just prepare the body to be able to do sudden and explosive movements at ease. Coaches and athletes and people at large basically use Dr. Ian Jeffrey's four-stage RAM protocol. So this one stands, the RAM stands for raise, activate, mobilize, potentiate. Owen Walker from Sports Science summarized them as follows. So in phase one, which is raise, this one focuses mostly on body temperature, so increasing the body temperature, the heart rate, the respiratory rate, the blood flow, and the joint viscosity. So he says it includes doing certain things such as sprinting technique drills, planned change of direction drills, squatting, lunging, as well as crawling. So among it, in phase two, he combined activate and mobilize. So here we focus on activating the key muscle groups that we're going to be working on and mobilizing the key joints and range of motion used in the sport or activity. So here we usually focus on balance work, resistance band exercises, squats and lunges, spinal mobility exercises, and so many three, which is potentiation. This one focuses on exercises that would directly lead to improvement in performance of the exercise of the sport that that person is involved in. It includes plyometric exercises. We can have reactive agility drills and so many. So this is what I had for you today. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share with your friends, family, and everybody that you know. Thank you very much for watching. This has been 5 minutes with lots of day. See you next week.